this on?
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling, SmackDown edition. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
Eric, who's the best hype man in the business?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, you got like The Rock, you got Stone Cold,
No,
Paul
Eric,
Heyman.
who's the best hype man in the wrestling podcast business?
Chris Jericho.
I'm sorry,
Edge.
who is
really...
the best hype man in the wrestling podcast about what's wrong with the wrestling business?
There's two. Joe Pisano?
That's right. And let me tell you something right now. We have been just bitching about WWE and what they're bringing us to the table. But you know what? Something they've done. They did something we've been asking for, and they incorporated NXT into the main show. We've got NXT all over Survivor Series, and I think at this time of thankfulness, we should be thanking WWE for this amazing card come Survivor Series this Sunday.
I don't agree with that at all because NXT is the main show.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's part of it when you're looking at like the card for Sunday, you're like, there's a lot of NXT involved in this.
There is.
If there wasn't NXT, would we even want to watch this show?
Listen to this fucking Mark.
Mark Pisano here.
Anyway, this
Look at
is
this
Mark Pisano.
Thinking a WWE pay-per-view is going to be good.
I know.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
I know.
Who wears scarves?
Tongue in cheek for sure, but I mean, at least we'll see Undisputed Era that night.
We will.
That's true.
You know, we'll see all four members wrestling. We've got
In different matches, too.
in different matches. We've got an NXT team that hasn't been announced yet.
Correct.
How is Ciampa not on this team?
Well, he's going to be.
I think
Right.
they're waiting to
That's
see
amazing.
who actually makes it out alive in War Games.
That's probably right.
Seriously.
Anybody not destroyed?
Who's not dead?
Who's that?
The pre-show's
Raul
going to
Mendoza.
start. They're like, so 4 matches have been canceled. Zack Ryder's somehow on Team NXT now. They're fucked.
They're
The hype bros are back.
Their captain Kona Reeves is coming to the ring first. God damn it!
Oh no!
Kona Reeves, the hype bros, and the Ascension.
Oh my
Team
God.
NXT.
That's weird. We haven't even the Ascension are still signed, but we
Where?
haven't even seen them chase after the 24/7 title.
Yeah.
Although now it's only R-Truth. He's
Now
the
it's
only
only
No
one.
one chases after
He's literally
the
the
title
only
anymore.
one that wants it now.
And occasionally EC3 while he sits out his contract.
Right.
And where are the Fashion Files? Maybe they'd be a part of this.
Well, they're on NXT.
Maybe
not
they're a part of
doing
this?
anything.
Part of the team?
No.
Nope.
No, they wouldn't be. No
They
chance?
they were on NXT.
I mean,
in that brawl.
yeah.
I don't know if I saw them at the end. I mean, they pretty much. It looked like they had everyone.
Yeah.
Every male star from NXT was there.
Right.
Yeah.
Even Kona Reeves.
Was he?
He was in the trunk of the Jeep. Yeah.
Shit.
You didn't
No,
see
they're all
that?
getting out of the Jeep, and Kona's like, here we go. You're like, Kona,
Someone's going to watch the car.
stay here. Stay here now. Watch the car. Kona's like,
Yeah. So
and he still gets his ass kicked.
Yeah.
we got to do our Survivor Series predictions later.
We do.
And recap SmackDown. But first, we got to thank some new patrons.
Oh.
Yes, we do.
So you want to go ahead and read it, Eric?
I'll
Eric's
do
turn.
it.
Eric's
So we
turn.
got Jordan Henry, Arthur Kurth,
That's Anthony.
Anthony Kurth,
Hooked on phonics.
Nick the Dick,
I know this guy.
Harry Balzawana,
No, Balzania.
Harry Balzania.
Harry Balls.
God damn it.
Fell for it for the second week in a row. We did.
Right. Rowan's pet cameraman,
Yeah.
Anthony Waynes,
Get it?
Eddie Lopez, Francisco Aguirre, and Brian Lamug.
Yes. Yep. So if you want to join those fine people, go to patreon.com.
And have your names butchered like...
It's part of the show at this point,
is.
guys.
Patreon.
I think you did a pretty good job on that.
Yeah.
That round.
Thank you.
Just go to patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. we got War Games and Survivor Series.
Yes.
This weekend.
I think it's more
So
like
a lot
War
of stuff.
Games and Survivor Series.
And Survivor Series. But still, you got to check out those recaps, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we have one fan who bought a T-shirt. This fan bought a Kick-Out T-shirt. This is thank you to Corey Rin.
Yeah.
Corey Rin, I think is how you say it.
You'll be seeing that a lot this weekend, I feel.
Corey Wren?
No, kick out, spear, pin.
At least once.
Right. ProWrestlingTees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. So, SmackDown starts backstage. Everyone's in their royal blue shirts.
Yeah.
And they doesn't have Fox on the back this week.
Good. Because they're on Fox.
I guess they figured, you're already here.
Did the Raw shirts have USA on the back?
I didn't notice. I don't think so.
No, of course not.
But Corbin, Ziggler, and Rude try to get everyone's attention, but fail. However, when Roman Reigns walks up with Shorty G and Mustafa Ali, everyone's like, hey, let's listen to this guy.
That's Mustafa Ali.
Yeah. Roman says, we know Raw and NXT are coming tonight, so we're going to open the doors. And then they literally open the garage door. And then he says, we're going to let them in and kick everyone's ass. And everyone's like, yeah, that sounds great.
And then a bunch of fans who aren't supposed to be there run in.
Right. Corbin, of course, thinks that's a stupid idea, and him and Reigns get in each other's face. But Sasha splits them up and says, the SmackDown Women's Division is ready to take care of business. So let's do that. And the SmackDown Women's team comes to the ring. Sasha says NXT won't dare to come out after we took care of them. But I know Raw is here, so come on out, Queen, or whatever the fuck she called.
How many
Charlotte.
times have we heard this new music of hers?
Like 3. This is like the third time, I think, probably.
Her and Bailey have this weird new, it's like, I guess everyone has to have different music now when they turn heel.
Yeah. Well, because hers, definitely Bailey's. I mean,
Well,
Bailey's,
Bailey had to.
Sasha
Bailey's is like
debuted
welcome
as a
to-
heel and had that music.
Right. And Cole still, look, if you're an announcer, you can't still pop for the heel.
No.
He's like, ladies and gentlemen, it's boss. He did it. He did the boss time thing.
Yeah.
It's like, well, she's a heel now.
Right.
And she hates you.
Well, they do the same thing for Brock Lesnar. Like, he goes, the beast is here.
Well, but I mean, saying a guy's a beast isn't exactly popping. It's just the truth.
Right.
He's a fucking beast.
Well, he still did it.
Yeah, he did.
Team Raw comes out, and Charlotte challenges Sasha to a match right now. However, Rhea Ripley, Mia Yim, Toni Storm, Tegan Knox, and Candice LeRae come out from the crowd. So that's 5. So there's your NXT women's team, I guess, finally.
We'll see. We'll see. They did say we still don't know who's going to be on this team, but we all know.
That was Michael Cole being an idiot.
This is probably the
He's
team.
like, we still don't know who's going to be on Team NXT. It's like, well, I guess you can't count,
I
idiot.
can't tell who these 5 ladies are and if they're going to be on the team.
Yeah. So Ripley says, how about we make this captain versus captain versus captain? Everyone brawls, and we go to commercial. But when we come back, it's what Ripley said. Sasha versus Charlotte versus Ripley. And
Captain versus captain versus captain.
thank you. Charlotte puts Sasha... The ending of this match was really cool.
Yeah.
Charlotte put Sasha in the figure 8, but Ripley went under Charlotte for where she does the bridge, and then pinned her to win.
Yeah.
Like, while she had the figure 8
Never
locked
seen
in.
anything like that, and it was really cool.
It was.
Yeah.
Liked it a lot.
Alexa did something like this, like earlier this year. There was like some sort of like elimination match to decide who the number 1 contender was going to be, and there was some sort of thing like that where like Alexa went under someone and then like pinned someone, but it was similar to that. But this was really cool.
Yep.
So Team NXT celebrates and leaves, but Team Raw and SmackDown brawl until the refs celebrate them. So there you go.
Celebrate them?
Or
Separate them. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, they celebrate them. They're like, all right, good job.
Good job, ladies.
Good, nice brawl.
Now get away from each other.
Nice brawl. Now separate.
I thought this was a pretty good match.
It was.
Charlotte's moonsault off the top ropes onto the floor
Yeah.
with only 2 catchers. That was pretty good.
2 catchers, huh?
2 catchers.
Yeah, she got busted open in the lip.
Play ball.
Looked good.
And then someone was like, oh, which was better, Charlotte's bloody face or Becky's bloody face last year? And it was like, oh, are you serious?
Clearly, Becky's? Jesus.
Not even close.
Right.
Next up, Kayla Braxton interviews Bailey backstage. Kayla asks Bailey, are you worried about Becky and Shayna appearing tonight? And Bailey messes up right away.
Oh, boy.
I'm prepared, all right? I am the only woman in this match that has held the Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
She's the only person to hold the champions.
Wow.
Yeah.
All of the champions. But she used to be a hugger.
Right.
She's held
so
all
it
of
makes
those.
sense.
Yeah,
Every one of
she
them.
holds all the champions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bailey says Becky's too smart to show up, and sadly, she was right.
No Becky.
No
Right.
Becky for some reason.
I'd rather have Becky on NXT than SmackDown, though.
But still, why would she not show up?
Eric knows. What appearance was she at this weekend?
What pop was she signing?
Was
a pop
she in
somewhere?
Pasadena, Texas, doing like a signing
No, because then Eric
in
would
a
have.
Pep Boys?
Because then Eric would have been there.
I'm asking him. Where was it?
I don't know.
No? Oh, okay. I just figured if there's anyone who would know.
Hey,
he's looking at us
wait.
crazy, Andrew. He's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck are you talking about? I've never been to a signing with Becky Lynch or Seth Rollins and paid hundreds of dollars.
Hey,
What are you guys crazy?
He's saving that for breaking news.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was giving you props. You always know
No, you
this
weren't.
stuff. You always know this stuff.
You're propping me with one hand and then slapping me with the other. You're propping up my head just to slap me.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So yeah, she says Becky's too smart and Shayna's too impulsive for her own good, but I'm here and I'm ready. So there you go.
Yeah.
Then we stay backstage. Corbin tells Rude and Ziggler his brilliant plan for tonight.
Yeah.
Because they're facing Roman, Shorty G, and Ali in the main event. Who booked
Hold on.
this?
Hold on. Let me on.
Yeah. Who
Okay,
booked
thank
this?
you.
All right, you guys are going to team up together on Sunday, but
Let's all
Just
fight.
hearing
You're gonna
that
fight.
makes me sleepy.
So after the match, Corbin says after the match they're going to roll under the ring, let Raw and NXT beat up Roman, Shorty, and Ali. Then they're going to get back in the ring and beat up Roman, Shorty, and Ali some more.
Oh, boy.
Then Sami Zayn walks up, and he's holding a bag, and he's like, hey, you guys want to know what's in the bag? And they're like, no, we don't
Nope.
care. Go
No.
fuck yourself. And then Sammy gets upset, and he tells Corbin, meet me in the ring and say it to my face. And it's like, all right. So Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn come out to the ring.
Of course.
Where is Cesaro?
Yeah, please tell us.
I thought he was on their...
Team.
I thought he was in their stable
They're
or
like
whatever.
little goon squad.
Yeah. Sammy tells Nakamura, you've been such a great Intercontinental Champion, so I got you something. And Sammy reveals the new Intercontinental Championship, and it's pretty bland.
Right.
So now the main roster doesn't have a single nice title.
It almost kind of looks like the 24/7 title.
It's like the 24/7 and the Cruiserweight had a baby.
Yeah.
An ugly baby.
An
It's
ugly
just
baby.
all one color. There's no
Yeah,
design.
it's just gold and a black strap.
Why? You had the prettiest title.
Yeah.
The white icy title is beautiful. Is it because Cody brought it back? So now they're like, fuck Cody, get rid of that title.
Yeah.
Is that why?
Hey, Cody.
Fuck that guy. Right. I'm surprised they didn't like blow it up or burn it like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that. But you know what Vince always says, if it ain't broke,
Poison.
It ain't broke, it's poison.
yeah. So Sammy then says Nakamura will win at Survivor Series by beating AJ Styles, but Sammy can't remember Roderick Strong's name. So the Undisputed Era come out.
To remind him.
Shock the system.
To a quieter pop than I would have expected.
Right.
Like as if people were expecting it or like, I don't know. Like I thought they would explode.
Like that's all I would be
It
waiting
should be like
for.
fucking best moment.
Yeah.
And like it just wasn't a big pop. I don't know. Maybe Chicago's not into
Wrestling.
shocking the system.
Yeah.
They're like,
So-
not Punk's music? Fuck this.
Right.
We'll wait for the next new surprise entrant.
They should just give that music to Undisputed Era.
If you smell not Punk, fuck you, Rock.
Right.
Move on.
Right.
Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Not Punk.
Yeah. So Nakamura and Sammy retreat. Adam Cole says after we win at War Games, we're coming to take care of Raw and SmackDown at Survivor Series, and that's undisputed. But then the New Day come out and they challenge the Undisputed Era to a match with Heavy Machinery on their team. So we have that match.
That was a huge pop. When they announced, like when they were like, whoo, 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 and then Heavy Machinery's music hit,
Yeah.
the crowd lost their mind.
Right, but
All those guys from
Undisputed Era
Chicago,
come out.
It was just weird.
I think they thought the Hardy Boys were coming out.
Right.
And they just
So
started-
it's like they're waiting for a sound.
Yeah.
Sound. Ah!
Yeah, right.
yeah.
shit.
So Nakamura and Sammy were watching from the stage. It was a fun match. Adam Cole super kicked Tucker, and then Strong gave him a high knee for the win. After the match, Strong got face-to-face with Nakamura, but then AJ Styles flew in with a forearm out of nowhere.
Thank you.
Sammy hit Styles and Strong with a chair, and then him and Nakamura retreated once Undisputed Era came to Strong's aid.
Yep.
And then once we come back from commercial, the OC are on the side of the stage, and AJ Styles says, like, you know, we're not leaving. We're the best thing going in Chicago. And then, of course, the fans chant for CM Punk. But AJ says, I'd wipe the floor with him. And he says that Survivor Series is going to show everyone why he's the phenomenal one. But this segment seems so pointless. It's like they knew that him saying that was going to get a CM Punk chant. Like, they did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's like they're trying to get everyone to think, even if he's not going to show up, they want everyone to think that he's going to show up.
Yeah.
That's a Vince thing then.
Yeah, well, of course.
Like,
this is a
fuck
Vince,
you,
This
fans.
is a Vince show.
Yeah. Idiots. I've got your money.
How many times did they play Bret
Vince-
Hart's music?
Yeah, I know.
In
God.
Canada?
So many times. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And Vince comes out, he's like, suck my dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next up, Daniel Bryan comes to the ring. He cuts a promo and calls out Bray Wyatt. But the lights go off and back on, but no Fiend. Instead, The Miz comes out. And again, it's like, is he a heel? I don't know, because he gives his glasses to a kid.
Yeah.
Right.
But then he gets in the ring and he's a total heel.
And he tells
Yes.
Daniel Bryan to go fuck off.
He's like,
Yeah.
I can't wait for the Fiend to tear you apart at Survivor Series.
Yeah.
He like reignites their old feud. He's like, I tried to help you in NXT, and it's like, yeah, we've heard all this.
Yes.
Daniel Bryan is clearly a face now, right?
I don't know.
Well, pretty much.
It's unclear on who's. I mean, they're both heelish and they're both face.
Daniel Bryan never completely turned.
No.
He's like partial turned.
Right.
Yeah.
He hasn't
He's like
come all the
somewhere
way back
between
from
Banner
that.
Well,
and the
let's-
Hulk.
let's-
He's
let's-
like in the middle somewhere.
Right.
Because he
Let's-
won't do the yes.
He's bulk.
Well, but again, he was about. Well, let's get to that. So he slaps Daniel in the face. So we have Miz versus Daniel Bryan, and then in the end, Miz is sitting down, leaning against the turnbuckle, and then the whole place is doing the yes chant. So Daniel looks. He's doing the Hogan thing. And then he's like, oh, shit. And then he's about, he basically starts to do the yes thing.
Right.
But the lights go out, and then the Fiend appears where the Miz was, which means
The Miz is
Miz
dead.
is dead. He's
murdered.
gone.
He killed the Miz. He ate him, I think.
He ate him.
The eater of worlds,
Eater of Mrs.
eater of Miz. So Daniel charges at him, but the Fiend gives him the mandible claw.
Like right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Daniel Bryan sees him running at him, kick him, punch him.
Yeah.
He's just like this. He runs at him like this. Mouth
Oh,
wide
no!
open.
Oh, what a
right.
mistake!
Oh, I shouldn't have left my mouth open.
Yeah.
Fun fact: 9 years ago today, The Miz won the WWE title.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Who cares?
His first and
It's Joe's
only
trivia.
ever time.
No, he's joking.
No, I didn't bring trivia.
Yeah, I knew it. I
Of course. Come
was
on.
like, wait, it's Friday.
Did you look at my notes?
Right. We'll start doing awards, and he'll be pulling up trivia.
Yeah, that'd be funny if like
The best in the biz.
Right.
that'd be funny like Daniel wears like a Sin Cara mask. He's like, oh, good luck,
Fuck you.
good luck giving me the mandible claw, or
Good luck giving me the mandible claw.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt. Fiend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck giving me the mandible claw.
Yeah, but then it's gonna
That was a good
like
Bray
I there's a flaw in that plan because there's pornos where it's like good luck fucking me with this yoga pants and they like rip them open. That's what the Fiend's gonna do. He's just gonna rip the
And
mask
then
open
fuck his mouth.
and then fuck his mouth.
Oh, well, that happens in pornos. Is that what you want to see happen?
I could go either way.
Like,
well, we know what Eric's into. So you watched the Mia Malkova one? All
What?
right. So next up, Shayna Baszler comes out to the ring, and he calls.
Jesus, Joe,
I'll be back.
calm down.
Can't put that image in my head. God damn it.
Well, what happened? He ripped it open. No. So Shayna Baszler comes out to the ring, and she calls out Bayley, saying, "I'm not going to attack you from behind." So then Bayley attacks Shayna from behind. They brawl for a bit. Shayna keeps trying to lock in the
Kirifuda clutch.
Kirifuda clutch, but
Coquina
Bayley,
clutch.
but Bayley pushes her into the ring post. And then Shayna starts to get up and look angry, so Bayley runs away.
Yeah.
So she was ready.
Listen.
I don't know. But for the main event, I don't know why, because this does nothing to build Survivor Series.
Nothing.
We have Roman Reigns, Shorty G, and Mustafa Ali versus Baron Corbin, Robert Roode, and Dolph Ziggler.
Yes.
Corbin wins with the Deep Six. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, no.
Yeah.
That wasn't the other one.
Oh.
So-
But that's the match.
Yeah, he wins
The
with
Deep
the
Six.
Deep Six to Ali. Reigns spears Corbin right after the match, like, yeah, fuck you, I still speared you.
Worst spear ever, by the way.
But then Seth Rollins' music hits, and then he comes from the crowd. So it's like, hey, we're coming from the crowd because we're not supposed to be here, but hit my music?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And,
And,
Roman.
this is what we used to do in the Shield with my brother Seth Rollins. That's my brother in the ring.
Yeah.
There he is, Seth Rollins. Let's go
Roman
kick his
Reigns.
ass.
Yeah.
I hated this so much.
Well, that made no sense. It's like, hey, Roman, we're family.
Family.
But fuck you.
Fuck your face.
Because I'm red and you're blue.
Yeah. And why is it whenever someone's music hits, when Roman's out in the ring, he acts like he has no idea who it is?
Yeah.
Like he's never heard their music. He's
It
like,
started with AJ Styles in the Rumble, which he
Yeah.
hadn't heard that.
He
before.
hadn't.
Well,
No
that's-
one
Now
had.
he does. Now he goes to that every time.
fair.
Every time he's like,
No,
Huh?
you could see.
Beast Slayer.
Yeah, he was reading it. He was like, burn it down. What the fuck is that?
Burns.
Burn what down? Seth Rollins? And then we were like, oh, he can't read.
Oh no!
So yeah, Seth gets face to face with Roman and then punches him in the face.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
And they start brawling. Big brawl after SmackDown guys come out. Then there was a part where Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins were stomping on Roman together.
yes. Right.
Like, think about the feud Seth has had with McIntyre and with the Shield and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Like, how much they hate each other, and then it's like, let's murder my brother together.
Right. And here's something that made no sense. Can you hand me the Braun?
Is there a Braun here?
There's a Braun. There is.
Almost fucked
Yeah.
up.
So Braun is storming to the ring, and here comes Drake. We don't have a figure this big. Here comes Drake Maverick running behind him,
Yeah.
and in front of him, like Drake Maverick's going to do something in this brawl.
Yes.
Right.
He's immediately murdered.
Yeah.
Well, so Heath Slater came out with a kendo stick. Like, he was the only one that was allowed to have a weapon?
Yes. No one else thought of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he needed it more than anyone. That's why.
Yeah.
That's
Heath
true.
Slater. So we cut after
Still
this.
didn't help. He still got his ass
No,
kicked.
yeah.
Yeah.
Raw and SmackDown, they're brawling. But then we cut backstage and we see the entire NXT male roster with HBK, Triple H, Road Dogg.
Road Dogg.
Yeah. Keith
Sure.
Lee,
Yeah.
Leo Rush, and Ciampa. They're all riding on a Jeep with a cannon attached to it. And Road Dogg's driving, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he
like-
also has a huge beard. He looks like 80 years old.
He does. He was channeling the Diamond Dallas Page,
Yeah.
driving the honky tonk man in WrestleMania.
And then at home, Billy Gunn was watching this going, I've made a huge mistake.
I just had a twerk off with Sony Kiss. What the fuck?
I
am
could have redone the DX thing. Why wasn't X-Pac there with like holding his dog like, let's go? Right.
So I guess that was like DNXT and NDXT.
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 Yeah, good correction.
And then finally, so we have a big, even bigger brawl. Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Then Keith Lee and Braun Strowman get in the ring, and they have a big stare down.
And then the credits come up,
Yeah,
and me and Andrew are yelling at the TV because there's 2 fucking minutes left.
yeah.
And we're like, do something!
Like, it looked like they were going to fade out.
I was
before
also yelling at my TV. That's hilarious. I'm like, oh, come on.
Right.
Because then Braun starts doing the bull thing.
Yeah.
Like they're about to charge. Like, I don't want to watch it on an app later. I want to see this right now.
Right. And then a
Then
little
I look at my
guy,
watch and I go, wait, there's 2 minutes
a
left.
little SmackDown guy comes in, and Keith Lee throws him. And
A
then
one-man band comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slater.
Oh, it was
Slater
Slater.
comes in.
Yeah.
He just throws him aside.
And then Raul Mendoza is who Braun
Was it?
took out. I think
Okay.
so.
Yeah, but at least they started fighting.
Right. They hit each other a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it went out.
That'll be fun for Survivor Series to see
Right.
them,
Yeah.
face each other.
I'm sure they'll plug, oh, look what happened after the camera stopped rolling.
Yeah, I mean they've been doing that every show.
Yeah.
But yeah, the show ends in chaos. Obviously, we knew that was going to happen.
Right.
But a better SmackDown than usual.
Yeah.
It was.
Because of NXT.
Seeing 70 guys brawl at the end was
Right.
actually kind of cool, like in a riot kind of way.
I told Andrew, I'm like, this is how every episode of SmackDown should end.
Well, this was every episode in the Attitude Era ended like this.
It was.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Nitro and
Like,
Raw would
all
both-
you needed was everyone hitting a finisher in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I think we've done this joke before, but like Raw and Nitro would both end with brawls, and then but they'd also be watching each other's show, so they'd be like, "Fuck, send more guys, send more guys," and then Nitro's like, "Oh shit, they sent more guys, bring more guys. We have to have more people brawling in the ring
Right.
than them."
Yeah.
And the thing about WCW, they could always win this because all they had to do is put extras in NWO shirts, and you wouldn't know the difference.
You wouldn't know the
You're
difference.
Like, yeah, I think I've seen that guy before.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I saw him.
They've got like 300 guys in NWO shirts.
When they
out
were
there.
all brawling, and you're like, and it was like just kind of a few beats went by where nothing happened. You were like, you can hear the glass break in your head.
Yeah,
right.
And I'm like, wait a minute. They missed a crucial opportunity to basically make Ciampa a made man by hitting his music in the middle of all that.
Right,
And
yeah.
him coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The place would have erupted, and then just have him come out and just start swinging on everybody and knocking them down.
Right.
Well, they did on NXT, so that's probably why
Yeah.
they didn't do it 2 shows in a row.
At least
guess.
they didn't do Roman like that.
Right.
Where like Roman wasn't out there, and then they hit his
Surprisingly enough,
music.
they
Yeah.
didn't.
He
do
just
Roman.
Superman punches every single person,
Well,
including
he was in
SmackDown.
the final match, so he'd have to leave, and then they
Yeah.
hit his
No, he
music.
jumps up into the sky, comes down on the ground with a
Right.
Superman punch, and everyone just falls down.
like an earthquake. Yeah.
Yeah.
And again,
Kinda like
did,
the bunny hop.
Yeah.
the show started with pyro, right?
Oh, God.
After the music and everything.
I'm
I don't
assuming.
remember.
But then the rest of the night, no pyro.
No,
Roman comes out, fists the stage, and usually there's a ton of pyro. No pyro for Roman.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what goes into the decision to not have?
I'm going to
pyro?
assume there was no pyro then at the beginning.
I don't know.
Because why else would they have done
Right.
no
I mean,
pyro?
I'm just curious.
Maybe Chicago has a pyro rule, and I'm not even joking. Like some cities have exclusive,
No.
can't do something indoor kind of stuff.
No, because AEW has done their shows in Chicago, and they had pyro for All Out and All In and everything.
All right.
Yeah, but all right, let's give some awards.
All right.
Who did you have for worst dressed?
I had Shorty G.
Shorty G.
Okay,
Shorty G.
yeah.
I had Bailey.
I had the new IC title.
Oh.
right.
The title was worst dressed, not Nakamura.
Obviously Nakamura. It'll be Nakamura with the new IC title.
With the title. Oh, I wanted you to say yes to that question.
Yeah. Best dressed.
Tony Storm. I just love seeing her.
I had Charlotte Flair, especially when her nose was bleeding. That was pretty nice.
It's her lip. The lip was bleeding.
Well, it was all. It was.
He loved the blood.
It was from here to here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Top
like.
lip to her bottom lip. I had Sasha Banks. She was different than everyone. She had her SmackDown shirt, just like a bikini top. So
Like
worst acting,
Bailey.
Bailey, sweep it.
best acting.
Undisputed Era.
Okay, like all of them.
Yeah.
Only one of
I
them
mean,
talked.
Adam Cole, but the rest are like hype men.
Okay.
So Adam Cole, just for Andrew's
Oh,
sanity.
hey, no, I take
Hey,
it
whoa,
easy.
hey,
No,
hey,
I have the Undisputed Era.
Ooh. Do you?
No, I have the Miz.
Okay.
I also have the Miz in his kind of heel turn.
Okay.
He's been kind of turning heel for weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worst comment.
I've held all the champions.
Yeah, Bailey again.
Sure, sweep it.
Best comment.
When Shorty G was coming out, Michael Cole was talking up the fact that Shorty G had like another kid. And Corey Graves go, I hear his son's already the same height that he is.
Okay, that's good.
I'll go with that.
I guess I'll just go with AJ Styles saying he'd wipe the floor with
CM Punk. Yeah, that's a good one.
Worst match.
Main event.
I had Miz versus Daniel Bryan.
Really?
Yeah. Just wasn't feeling the match. It ended silly.
It ended silly.
Yeah.
How did it end
The
silly?
Fiend is silly.
Well, the Miz disappears and the Fiend's there, and I just didn't.
I think
care.
Daniel about to do his yes chant, and the Fiend shows up is awesome.
Well,
I kind of like
I don't
that.
know. I just didn't dig it.
Right.
Yeah, I went with the main event just because it didn't make sense
Okay.
to even have it.
That was my slow mo.
Okay. I didn't really have a slow-mo, so...
Yeah, I got to double down on the main event.
Okay. Best match?
Women's triple threat.
Women's triple threat.
Oh.
What did Andrew have?
I had Undisputed Era versus New Day and Heavy Machinery.
It wasn't bad. Otis makes it too silly for me a lot of times. It come on, and he just fucking he belly bumps everybody to their death.
Yeah.
It's a little too silly for me. But
Worst-
Undisputed Era was awesome.
Worst move?
I didn't really have one.
I had when Roman speared Corbin at the end of that match, like right after, like he almost just kind of like he hit him, and then they both kind of just fell to the ground. It was awful.
Yeah.
I'm going to do Seth and McIntyre kicking Roman together.
Yeah.
That should be best move.
There was also a spot where like Seth was sitting on the announce table, and then he was like trying to pull one of the TV monitors.
Oh, I thought that was Drew.
No, I thought it was Seth.
That was Seth.
Either way, yeah.
And then he's like yeah, and then he just fucking like cracks it on. I forgot who he did it to, but yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I think it was Shorty G. No.
Maybe.
I don't know. Best move?
I had Ripley's pin on Charlotte.
Yes.
That was really good. I'm gonna go with Flair's moonsault.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I went Ripley's pin.
Yeah.
Worst moment?
The opening of SmackDown.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I have to go with Seth and Roman punching each other.
Okay.
Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's
They're
pretty
brothers. He's been through cancer. They just lost Dean, and they're just gonna fight for no reason.
Yeah.
Dean.
Get out the aggression.
Dean? Who's he talking about?
Yeah, who's
Dean Ambrose was in WWE. He is now gone
Dean Ambrose?
forever.
Dean
Dean Ambrose.
He is lost forever.
Who are you talking about?
He has disappeared.
I don't even know.
Right.
Funny story. There's this new guy in AEW that looks just like him called Johnny Moxley. Have
Oh,
you guys
really?
seen him?
No.
Just like Dean Ambrose. It's weird.
Wow.
It's scary.
I thought that was a funny story.
It's pretty funny.
Best moment?
NDXT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the worst was the beginning, or at least for me and Eric.
Yeah.
And then the end was the best part.
Right.
Yeah, them arriving in the Jeep and everything.
Yeah.
Was a cool shot there.
Little cool shot.
Yeah. All right, that's all for awards. So now it's time for breaking news. Friday night's episode of 205 Live was canceled this week.
Oh darn.
Was?
Yeah, because it's supposed to tape, it's supposed to come on after SmackDown, but they canceled it. They said it'll be back, but yeah, they canceled it.
But will it?
I don't know. And then Cain Velasquez is back on the WWE Mexico City house show card. He was originally
Yay.
taken off. Now he's back on.
Great.
So, bet you can't wait for that.
Can't wait.
And then there's like a Seth Rollins CM Punk feud going on
Twitter.
on Twitter and backstage. Like Punk's like trashing Rollins on the backstage show, and then Rollins trashing Punk on Twitter. So,
Yeah.
you never know, right? This could lead to something.
Yeah.
Do you have anything?
I only have one thing. Every year around Thanksgiving weekend, they do like a World of Wheels auto show here in town. They always seem to bring a WWE guy to do autographs. Last year was Styles. This year it's going to be Samoa Joe. So I think I may go meet him because all you have to do is get admission into the thing.
Yeah.
And I found on Amazon the Elite figure where he has the NXT title. So that'd be cool to have him sign.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
It's cool.
because there's no pop of him yet. So why are we wasting our time?
All right, let's get to rumors.
Yeah, let's get to rumors.
Rumors
Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe.
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet.
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance.
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed.
So PW Insider is saying that Dio Madden will eventually be back on the Raw commentary team.
Who said that?
PW Insider.
Wrong.
No,
They said that
thank
he's
you.
just still selling the injuries. He's probably also practicing
commentary.
on, commentary.
He's back in the workshop.
Right. They've got him sitting in front of like a monitor calling old matches.
Yeah. And then Seth Rollins' next feud might be with Eric Rowan, as they're booked for a house show in December. I think it's the Madison Square Garden one. So that might be his next feud, Eric Rowan. So maybe like Dean Ambrose's head is in Eric Rowan's cage.
That makes sense.
Oh, God.
You know?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's probably it. I'm going to go with that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I got for rumors. Anything?
I don't have anything.
Okay. All right. So here we go. So fan questions. Daniel Fisher. Can you explain? We have to do this every 6 months for new listeners. But
Okay.
Daniel wants to know.
Yeah.
Can you explain the he made me fuck a deer T-shirt origin?
We do this every 6 months. So in my stand-up act, I had a comedy partner named Chad. Chad, if you're out there, hello. Haven't seen him in a long time. But we basically did this thing where it'd be like, hey, we're a couple of guys, aren't we? Yeah, a couple of guys. We like to do working out. Yeah, working out. Lifting weights, pumping iron, pumping you from behind. Yeah. What? Hunting. Hunting, yeah, hunting. Shooting the deer, skinning the deer, cutting up the deer, fucking the deer. What? So it kind of so there was the genesis of it. And then I guess we're just kind of shooting on Vince McMahon and all these things. There was that promo.
That don't
where it's
try it at home.
Yeah, do some of the things on it. Shawn Michaels.
Blown out knee. I broke my neck, but I still got up.
Yeah, I separated shoulder.
Yeah.
I mean, all that. And then it's so we're just doing that. I broke my neck. I separated shoulder. He made me fuck a deer. I broke my... It's
Yeah.
like a WWE attitude. He made me fuck a deer.
Yeah.
And then it ends with Stone Cold. So, yeah.
There you go.
Vince will make them do anything.
Anything.
So now that you know, buy the shirt.
Buy the
Buy the
shirt.
shirt.
Kyle Foxton, with Mustafa Ali getting his name back, what other superstar would you like to get their full name back? How about
Cien Almas.
Andrade.
Andrade, yeah, for sure.
Otis Dozovic. I like his
Yeah.
last name.
That was They should have just called him Dozovic.
Right.
They took the wrong name out.
Right.
Right. Alex Gonzalez, my brother and I are going to War Games tomorrow.
Yes.
Any advice for first-time NXT goers?
Hold up a What's Wrong with Wrestling podcast sign.
I don't know, pee during the...
Pee before you get there.
Pee before you get there. There's only 4 matches. You don't want to
Wear
miss
a
anything.
diaper.
There you go. Wear a diaper.
Seriously, be prepared to be amazed because
Yeah.
in-person NXT matches, especially War Games,
Well, we saw
are
War Games.
stupid.
We saw the first War Games in person.
Just
We
stupid.
did.
It was
so
crazy
amazing.
good.
Adam, what is your all-time favorite Survivor Series pay-per-view? For me, it's Deadly Game 98 when the Rock joined the corporation. They turned on Mankind.
Hard to beat that.
And we recapped that. It's on Patreon.
We did.
Adam, and you're a patron, so go check it out if you haven't already.
Yeah, it's really. I think that's really hard to beat because The Rock. They. This is when they
Such
did
a
things
great swerve.
so well. He was still kind of a heel that week,
Right.
but they were kind of starting to
Well,
he stopped shitting on the crowd. So
Right.
and every match he would win, and then the Big Boss Man stick, and all these things were going on, and you're like, holy shit, he's gonna be the ultimate champion and full face turn. Nope, fuck you. Probably the best swerve ever.
Yeah.
He's with the corporation. He's a bad guy champion. Amazing.
Right.
Great.
Poor Mick Foley.
Seriously. If not that one, I guess after that would be, was it Survivor Series 2001? Who will survive the WCW versus WWE?
Winner take all.
Yeah, the winner take all.
That was a very good one.
That was a great one.
Carlos Ramirez, why isn't the Fox robot on Team SmackDown?
Seriously.
It's a good question.
Why would you not want a giant robot that plays football?
You should at least be there.
Yeah, like their mascot.
Yeah, their mascot. Yeah, remember James Ellsworth was the team mascot?
That's true.
One year.
Yeah.
Steve the Don Valente, will Vince show up at Survivor Series to screw Triple H?
No. God, no.
Hope
How
not.
dare you, sir?
Just by writing the show, he will screw Triple H.
Yeah.
Jalen Sylvan, no question this week. Just wanted to say thank you. I've been having a tough time lately. It feels like life made me fuck a tear.
Wow.
Yeah.
But 3 days out of the week, you guys always make me laugh and lift my spirits when I need it the most. Thank you guys for the laughs and the great content. You're all like my best friends, and we haven't even met yet.
Oh,
That was nice.
that's nice.
Yeah, glad we could
What was his name?
help out.
Jalen Silva.
Jalen Silva.
He's been a fan for a while too.
Yeah. Hey, Jalen. It's me, your best friend, Joe Pisano. What's going on, buddy? All right, there's your soundbite.
And then Robbie Ross, Pushfire Barry, this superstar going back to NXT. Ricochet, Aleister Black, and Andrade.
I think Aleister Black. I think Andrade is good enough on the main show. So is Ricochet, but Aleister needs a fucking change.
Aleister, they're not really even doing anything with Aleister.
No, they weren't
Just those-
doing much with him on NXT either.
Whatever you call his gimmick, it's awful.
Right.
Jesus, it's bad.
Yeah.
So I would push. Well, I guess Barry Ricochet. No, Barry Andrade, because he doesn't need to go back to NXT.
So you'd fire Andrade then?
Fire
him.
Andrade going back to NXT.
Yeah.
Barry Ricochet, push Aleister Black.
Done.
All right.
Sure. Okay, well, it is the time. It is time
It is upon us.
for the Survivor Series.
It's time for us to shake the papers. so people know.
Predictions.
Yeah,
The
right.
Survivor Series prediction.
Yes.
Prediction.
The prediction.
Where I will once again become Le Champion.
You know,
That's funny that he's using that term because who is El Champion? It is me.
speaking of
Well, and I'm the AEW.
Le
Le
Champion.
Champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see the full thing with Jericho backstage with Hager where he was
Yeah,
just
me
going
too.
around.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh my God, the thing with Marco Stunt.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Whose child is this without a shirt?
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, it was so good.
I'm going to have to see some ID.
Yeah.
You know what's going to be great is like...
Use the librarians a hard hat. Books on dinosaurs.
Yes, yeah, right.
Dinosaurs are stupid.
Right. Well, you know, it's great because, like, you know, Joe, you have both, right?
I am the
Yeah.
double champ.
You have NXT and the pay-per-view prediction championship.
Yeah.
I have the AEW prediction championship because
No.
I won it.
No.
I haven't seen that.
I won it. I'm the triple champion.
Well, no, I won it at Full Gear.
Actually, I thought I won it at Full Gear.
no, I actually did win it. I got most
did
of the
you win
matches right. I was declared the winner. So once I win both the NXT and the pay-per-view prediction championship, I'm going to be the first triple champion of the podcast.
No, there's like
gonna
you
be
said,
awesome.
your words.
It's gonna be great.
Until we had an actual title belt.
All right, so we have the Survivor Series prediction scorecard. The prediction scorecard. All right, so
I know you can hear me.
shut up. Don't listen, everyone.
That was great.
What
It's like
what
it
an
leaves
ass.
your ears, and you're like, for a second, you have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
You're like, did I just go deaf? What just happened?
All right.
I can't hear it in my headphones, but I can still hear. I think I'm deaf.
I think I'm deaf, right?
Okay, so first match we have the women's Survivor Series match.
Yes.
Raw versus SmackDown versus NXT.
Yep.
The participants are... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to read 15 names.
NXT, Raw, and SmackDown.
Yeah. Which team you got winning?
I got NXT.
All right.
Yeah, Raw's team is really weak, but I just see this as a Charlotte Flair win for SmackDown.
Charlotte's on Raw.
I'm going all in on...
Bom, bom, bom.
Oh, yeah, seriously.
Oh, man.
Well, Joe's losing the
Charlotte's
title.
on- Oh, yeah, she is.
Well, he picked the same thing
That's
as
pretty
me.
funny.
Oh, yeah, I guess I got them confused. I got...
Okay, so
Wait, Sasha's the captain of the SmackDown team.
Yes.
yes.
Sorry, I have Raw winning here.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Well, this is already getting good because we all have 3 different answers.
Yeah.
I have SmackDown winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Right.
And there's a lot of questions here, so I'm going to read them off and we'll give our answers. First superstar eliminated.
Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke. Yeah. Sweep it. Well, this is going to be different, too. First team eliminated.
SmackDown.
I have SmackDown as well.
I have Raw. Any DQs or countouts?
No.
I have no.
I have no as well. Who has the most eliminations?
Charlotte.
Oh, thank you. Charlotte.
I have Ripley.
Okay.
And then final person eliminated?
Charlotte.
I have Ripley.
I have Ripley as well. And then name one survivor.
I have Ripley.
Flair.
I have Sasha.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think Sasha gets the big push here, huh?
I don't think it matters. So,
True.
hey, who won Survivor Series last year for the women?
No fucking
Doesn't
clue.
matter.
Yeah, right.
All right, next up we have the men's Survivor Series match. Who do you got?
I'm doubling down on NXT.
Okay, I have NXT as well.
Yeah, I have. Raw's team is too good. It's too good.
Who's
Like,
the team captain?
Seth Rollins?
Okay, just want to make sure you have the
Yeah,
right
I know.
team.
Thank you. I was about to say Roman Reigns. I'm
Roman
like,
Reigns.
Fuck.
Raw
I
win.
guess I have SmackDown.
Raw win for Roman Reigns.
Right. Oh, man, he's a double agent.
It's been a long week, gentlemen. It's been a long week.
All right, first superstar eliminated.
Shorty G.
I had him at first, and I said Corbin.
That's what I did. Corbin,
Really?
because they always humiliate him on the big shows.
Sure.
Yeah,
so he's
they
going to
do.
be first out.
He'll be out for, and no one's gonna save him. Like they can
Right.
save him. Roman's gonna be like, nah, fuck this guy.
Fuck this
him.
guy.
Yeah. First team eliminated.
I have Raw.
I have Raw.
I have SmackDown.
Okay. Any DQs or countouts?
Yes.
I have yes.
I have no.
That's the only way Braun ever gets eliminated.
Braun
get it.
and Keith Lee, who will probably be on the team. I think they'll probably take each other out.
God damn it, that
Probably.
sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Who has the most eliminations?
Roman Reigns.
Okay, I'm going Braun.
Okay.
Final person eliminated.
I have Seth.
I have Reigns.
I have Reigns.
And then name one survivor.
I have Ciampa.
I have Ciampa.
Seth Rollins.
All right.
Okay.
This is gonna be pretty crazy.
Hope I'm wrong about all of this.
Right.
Yeah.
Ciampa being the sole survivor sounds amazing.
It does.
I also
He's
think
a survivor.
I also think whoever is like the fourth member of Team Ciampa is gonna be on this NXT team,
probably.
unless it's Kevin Owens, because Kevin Owens is already on Team Raw.
Right.
Or if it's that, like Kevin Owens turns on Raw and joins NXT like a big swerve
Oh my
Sure.
God, that
at
would
the
be
end to help
amazing.
NXT win.
Sure.
Yeah.
I want to change everything now.
I'm chubbed
That
up.
sounds amazing.
Right. All right. Next up, we have the Viking Raiders versus the New Day versus Undisputed Era.
Viking pin.
I've got Viking with a pin.
I actually have the Undisputed Era.
Yeah.
And I have O'Reilly pinning Biggie.
I have
New sponsor.
No.
Yeah.
They should be.
I have Ivar pinning Kyle.
Ivar pinning Kofi.
Okay. Next up, we got AJ Styles versus Roderick Strong versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
I've got Strong with a pin.
You have like the NXT, like they're doing really well in this pay per view.
They are. I think
Yeah.
because they beat AEW in the ratings, I think they're going to push NXT.
I have AJ Styles.
I have Strong pinning Styles.
I have Strong pinning Nakamura.
I have AJ pinning Strong.
All right.
Okay. Next up, we got Becky Lynch versus Bayley versus Shayna Baszler.
I have Becky submitting Bailey.
That's what I have. Same thing.
I have Shayna submitting Bailey.
Okay.
All right. It's just either it's going to come down to like me or Eric, or Joe's going to run away with it.
Right.
Like Eric and I will be close, or Joe's going to run away.
Yeah.
All right. NXT Championship: Adam Cole versus someone, probably Pete Dunne.
Yeah. I've got Cole with a pin.
Yeah.
I have the Beast Awesome.
Huh?
Who TBA? The Beast Awesome. Who's he fighting? Oh, we don't know
To
yet.
be announced.
We don't know yet. I have Cole pinning with no outside interference.
That's what I have.
I have outside interference.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Like who?
I know, right?
It's not like he's a member of the greatest faction of all time.
Yeah. WWE Championship: Brock Lesnar. Oh, by the way, it's no holds barred,
Oh, yeah.
and it says no holds barred and no DQ. It's like
It's
they mean the same
Same
thing.
fucking thing.
Dummies. So Brock Lesnar versus Rey Mysterio. Who do you got?
I've got Ray losing to Brock with a pin.
That's what I have.
Same.
How many suplexes?
I put 8.
I just made this symbol on my page.
The infinite?
The infinity symbol.
Wow.
I said 13.
I
It's
said,
so easy to hit him so many
I
times.
said 12.
Yeah.
And
we
then
did closest.
Does Cain Velasquez get involved?
No.
No.
I have no. Does
still injured.
Dominic get involved?
Yes.
I put bet the house.
Yeah, I said yes as well.
Yeah.
So if it's no, then Joe loses all of his points because he bet the house.
True.
Universal Championship. Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, versus Daniel Bryan.
Fiend.
I've got Bray submitting Brian.
Yep. Same.
I have Bray with a pin. He always pins with the mandible claw.
I know you've lost on that before, so great job. I just think Daniel passes out. I don't think he gets pinned, but you're right. He's done it before.
Yeah.
Any outside interference?
No.
I have no. Does Bree throw in the towel?
It's a good question, but no.
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 That'd be kind of funny though.
And then red light?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes. There will be red lights.
Yep.
I think there's a chance. Well, all right. And what do you have for surprise appearance?
I've got Punk. I think he's going to be doing something on the panel.
Okay, well, again, panels don't count.
If it's on the show,
Panels don't count.
if it's on the show, he's on the show.
Well, I mean, like, because they always have, like, HBK on the panel. So can I write HBK? Because he'll fucking definitely be there.
Eric, that it's not panel doesn't count.
I still don't think he shows up to be on the panel.
Why
But
would that be? Let's see. Can't be a part of the active roster. Is it a surprise return from injury? Has he been off TV for a while? I mean, Punk doesn't qualify as far as the panel, but I'll leave it on there if you count him just coming through. Even if he doesn't even come to the ring, if he just enters through the main stage during the show.
I still don't think he'll be on the panel.
I'll
Like,
leave it.
That.
All right.
Do you have anything?
I have Dominic.
No.
I'm sorry. Let's see. Active part of the show. Can't be a part of surprise turn from injury. No. Been off TV for a while. I mean, no, I'd have Ronda Rousey.
Okay. I have The Undertaker. I think there's a chance that he interrupts.
There's always
that.
a chance.
I think there's a chance he interrupts the Fiend match and fucking
Oh, no.
takes the Fiend to hell or some bullshit.
Oh, shit. Are we close to Are we close enough to WrestleMania for this?
Yeah, sure, why not? And then we got some extra questions here. Any sole survivors?
Yeah.
Yes. What's the opening match? Pre-show doesn't count.
I have the tag team match.
You know, Brock's been opening every show he's on. I should have put him. I didn't, but I just thought of that just now. I have the mid-card titles.
That's what I have. Yeah, Styles, Nakamura, and Strong.
Yeah.
What's the main event?
Men's Survivor Series.
Yeah.
That's what I have. Lock of the Century.
Adam Cole, baby.
That's probably right. I don't know why I didn't put that, but Bray Wyatt's not losing either.
Yeah, I put Adam Cole.
Yeah.
How many announcer tables are broken?
I put 2.
Dos.
I put 1. And then which brand wins the night?
I think
Clearly is
NXT.
NXT,
I'm NXT as well.
and I'm Raw.
We are NXT.
I just like, what's the point of doing this? What's the point of having NXT on it if you're not going to push them?
Right.
I think them just being there is their Super Bowl. Them just being on the show, you don't let them win the first time.
They're
going
going to be the guys who are like, oh, we're just happy to be here.
I think you guys are not thinking of Vince McMahon, who still runs Survivor Series. He's not going to allow this. I think, again, they're just the fact that they're there is amazing and enough. That's why they're not going to win too many of these matches.
But that's why SmackDown would win then, because that's their biggest show now.
Just not
And then
allowing
it's
the
like,
show
oh,
anymore.
SmackDown wins. Watch SmackDown.
Okay,
I'm
well,
just
we'll
picking
see.
NXT
We'll see.
because
We'll
of the ratings war. That's
see.
all.
That's right.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh, no, it's mine.
No, do the thing where you
So
hold
we'll
it up
see.
in
We'll see.
between us.
No, that's
and then
your
we,
thing.
We get up like really close.
No, you can just have it if you want to do that.
All right, so those are our predictions.
Thanks.
Make sure you subscribe to our podcast, give us a 5-star review, check out our website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com, like the show on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling, get a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling, and see me become a triple champion at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling this weekend, where for the War Games recap and Survivor Series. It's going to be great. And we'll see you next time.
Not.
Shut up.
What?
You think he's gonna be a triple champion?
No.
No.
Josh didn't put my headphones on, did he?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big Flair's pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Every third most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric Gallo push him off a cliff. Doesn't think Stacy Keibler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with